Hello guys, in this video we will talk about our project data's credit card fraud detection. So first we will talk about workflow and then we will go through the code. So firstly we will collect the data from the data set, then we will pre-process our data, when we do data analyzing. After data and we have done analyzing of data, then we will split our data into training data and testing data. That is known as train test split. Once we have splitted our data into training and testing data, we will um, we will uh, uh, we will make the logistic uh, we will make the logistic regression model and evaluate our data in this model. Then we will find enlarged and we will find the accuracy of our model, so that we can use in fraud detection and all. So let's go through our code. So um, firstly I have coded this project on Google Colab. So first you have to connect Google Colab from here. Next, in this file folder, we will upload our data set. So you can see I have already uploaded our data set, that is creditcard.csv. You can upload your data set from this here. Okay, and next let's start with importing the dependencies. So I have used here numpy, pandas, sklearn model, selections, linear model, matrix for train test splitting, logistic regression and accuracy score. Next we will load our data set to a panda data frame. Okay, so here I have loaded our data set in this pd.read csv, that is the pandas data frame. Then we will make the first 5 rows of data set as a head of our data set. Then we will do the same for a tail. Then we will found our dataset information, that is info of our dataset. So you can see here is our info. Next we will find that is there any missing values in any column or not. So here we have 00011, so we have class 1. Next we will distribute our data into legis transactions and fraudulent transactions. So we have done. So this data set is highly unbalanced. So we will separate our data for analyzing. So first we will separate our data in normal transactions and fraudulent transactions. So for normal we have used 0 and for fraudulent we have used 1 for notation. Okay, next we will separate our data in legit and fraud variables like this. Next we will print the shape of our data. So here this is coordinates. Next we will measure the statistical of the data. So here is, you can count mean, standard, minimum, maximum and all. Next we will describe our it is for legit data and the same is for fraud data. Okay, next we will compare the values for both transactions in this form. So here 0 and 1. Class 0 is for normal transactions and class 1 is for fraud transactions. So we have done. So we will form a new data set for our normal and fraudulent transactions. So we have fraudulent transactions about 492. So we will create a sample which will having 492. Okay, then we will concatenate this two data frames. So here we have ledger sample and fraud. So it will become our new data set now. Okay, so just like above we have found our head and tail, we will find in this the new data set also. So we have first 5 rows for head and another 5 rows for tail, last 5 rows for tails. Okay, next again we will do the same processes, that is finding the value counts and mean of that data sets. Then we will split our data into features and targets. So we have used X and Y for it. So here is the features, and that is for x-axis, and here for y-axis. Now we will split our data into training data set, into training data and testing data. As uh, we have told that we will first analyze our data, then we will split our data into training sets. So here in this step we are doing that only. So once I have split it, let's print our data. Now it's time for model training. So we have used logistic regression model. So first let's the model get logistic regression. Then we will train our model with the training data. Okay, so here it is. Now we will evaluate our model to find accuracy score. So first for training data, we will evaluate the accuracy. So here is 0.967 dash dash about accuracy of our training data. Now the same for test data. So here we will find test data accuracy is 0.95. So that is great for our model. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching.